In 2016, Kendra Harrison would accomplish a lifelong goal of a world record. But her path to the all-time mark was a winding one. Things started out on a high note as the American reeled off 6 straight victories, including the second fastest time in history at the Diamond League in Eugene.
Harrison coming through very strongly in the final stages, and this is going to be quick. Harrison takes that brilliantly.
After that performance, it was natural to assume that when she entered the US Olympic trials, she would be punching her ticket to her first Olympic Games. Except it never happened. In the race, Harrison finished a distant 6th behind Nia Ali, Christy Castlin and Brianna Rollins.
It was my first year professional, and going to trials, I don't think mentally I was prepared for the amount of light that was on me, I guess. I've never been to a trials and been the favorite, and the pressure got to me and I wasn't able to run the way that I've been running all year.
The pressure of the trials had gotten to Harrison. She would be on the sidelines as others represented the United States at the Olympic Games.
The next couple days were really dark for me. I just was kind of like moping and, just questioning everything. Like, why now? Like, why did this have to be like why did I miss out on the opportunity of making the Olympic team? So I was just kind of like in a bad spot.
Her coach, Eldrick Florial, knew he couldn't let the young athlete wallow in her sorrows. He pushed her to get into another race as soon as possible.
And then my coach, I remember he just was like, do you want to go to London? Like, what do you want to do? We win together, we lose together. So whatever you want to do, like, we're going to go 100%. So if you want to go to London, like, we're going to London for business and, So he was just like, go home, pray about it, and like, let me know tomorrow morning.
While her coach did what he could to get Harrison racing again, the athlete remained unmotivated. She would need another nudge in the right direction.
I had a phone call from one of my really old coaches from high school, and I haven't spoken to her in years. She was just like, hey, an angel wanted me to tell you to not give up. And I was just kind of shocked. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is the sign that I needed. And my spirits were lifted. And I told my parents and I told Coach Flo, I'm like, hey, let's do this.
Ultimately, Harrison decided to make the trip to the English capital. But there was a new problem.
I get to London and I'm seeing the other girls that made the team. So then now I'm like, did I make a good decision? Oh my gosh, I'm embarrassed.
Harrison will be facing the same 3 women that made the Olympic team ahead of her. Suddenly the stakes were high. She would either exercise her demons or crumble under the pressure once again.
I can remember just pushing out the blocks. Every hurdle, I just felt faster and faster and faster. But I remember my coach said, Kenny, when you get off the last hurdle, lean at the line.
But look at Kenny Harrison storming away with this, and look at the margin of victory. Watch the clock. .12:20, and the world record has gone.
While the clock didn't show the result at first, Kendra Harrison had overcome her demons and set a new world record.
For Nia to tap me and look again and see world record, it just brings chills, and it was just such an amazing moment.
Sometimes the pressure of a big competition gets to even the best athletes in the world. Kendra Harrison setting a world record just weeks after missing out on the Olympics shows that setbacks are inevitable, but the best way to overcome them is to get back into the race.